With the main Season 4 update, the AMP-63 actually got a buff to its overall damage profile, and we've been asked so many questions about this gun, so in this video we're going to go over its new damage profile and if it's changed anything to do with this weapon. If you enjoy weapon stat breakdowns and overall weapon comparisons, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as we try to reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers, and also click that link in the description down below and subscribe to our second channel. We do post extra content over there as well. This is going to be a really quick video about the AMP and just showing you exactly what has changed. If you want to see a full comparison guide, we've got that already on the channel and you can check that out for both the akimbo weapons as well as single weapons. But on screen just now, we're going to quickly run through the patch notes so we can get a rough idea of what's changed. Then I'll also show you the testing that we've done as well. Now, it does say that the maximum damage has been increased from 30 to 33, so that's the base damage has been changed. Then the second damage range has been increased by 14.3%, so that's just extended out the damage range a bit further. The upper torso damage multiplier has increased from 1 to 1.1. The extremities damage multiplier has changed from 0.9 to 1, and the headshot damage multiplier has been decreased from 1.4 to 1.3. So their plan was to create another secondary weapon that can go alongside the Psychov as another option. So on screen, what you'll see is the new damage profile for the AMP. In red is what it was previously, and this is within its first damage drop off. You should not be using this gun past its first damage drop off or even past 10 meters, because you're going to get a significant drop off with the damage, and on top of that, these guns are not that easy to control at range. So that goes for both the AMP as well as the Psychov. Now, of course, the Psychov damage hasn't changed with the full auto barrel, so as you can see, it's got headshot damage of 31, chest shot damage of 31, time to kill of 536 milliseconds. Looking at the AMP now, you can see that the headshot multiplier has changed in the patch notes, but the actual damage for headshots has not changed at all. It's still 42 to the head, so that is still a really good headshot multiplier. Then for the chest shot damage, this has been increased from 36 to 39. So even though they've increased the damage by 3, it's still not changed the time to kill, and even if you land a single headshot, again, it doesn't change the time to kill with this gun. So if they haven't changed the time to kill values, what was the whole point in this whole update? So the whole update was actually to make this gun more consistent at close range. It's not that they want to make it so that it kills way quicker than some of the primary weapons, because then there's no real reason to choose an SMG. But it's to make this gun way more consistent, because you want to make sure you can get that 528 millisecond time to kill as many times as possible, because it's got a really small magazine and you want to make sure you're getting that time to kill every single time, and that is what they've done with this update. So regardless of whether you land a headshot, a chest shot, a stomach shot, or a limb shot, you will get 528 milliseconds for your time to kill, and that still makes this gun very viable inside Warzone. This AMP still beats out the Milano when it comes to time to kill, so like I said, it is a very viable gun as your secondary. But now let's give you a quick class setup that I usually use with the AMP-63 if you want to start using this weapon. So for the muzzle, you want to use the agency suppressor. Now the reason I choose the agency over the sound suppressor is because this is the only attachment when it comes to sidearm pistols that actually controls recoil, and sidearm pistols do not have the best recoil. Even the Psychov doesn't have really good recoil either, so you do want to use the agency suppressor in this case. Then for the barrel, you want to use the task force barrel, because this does give you a slight con to recoil, but it's going to give you that faster strafing speed, and this is one of the only attachments that gives you strafing speed bonuses with the sidearm pistol. Then of course you're going to want to use the Stanag 25 round mags. It's just the largest magazine option that you've got here, and because it is a full auto gun, you do want that, so you want to use the Stanag 25 round mags. Then for the laser, I personally prefer to use the Tiger Team Spotlight for faster movement. The steady aim laser is also a really good option as well. Both are great, you can choose whatever one you want here. And then lastly, I choose the Serpent Wrap for a faster ADS time. You can remove the Serpent Wrap and use a Microflex LED if you struggle with the iron sights on this, but I do think the iron sights on the AMP are actually the cleanest out of most of the pistols in the game. So those are the exact changes that have happened to the AMP-63. If you want to see a comparison of this, I'll leave a link to that video at the end of this one. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as we try to reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers, and click that link down in the description below and subscribe to our second channel. Thank you very much for watching.